It's a very, very warm welcome from Volterra, the town that I'm in, and there's a Roman theatre here actually. This was excavated in, I think, 1950 or thereabouts. This used to be a Roman theatre, and the ticket office was just at the front over there, and you get a decent map as well. Entry is €10 for an adult. Children are free. That's another good thing that they've got in a lot of these places. But amazing to think that this was excavated, and this is what they found, buried under soil. Amazing architecture. You can see the steps and the seating in this theatre. They would have had their plays down here, their events, what they were hosting. There were no TVs back in those days. You've got pillars as well there, so this would have been quite a backdrop, quite a stage to the theatre itself. And this is what back in Roman times would have been one of the go-to places for the locals, because you can imagine in those times what sort of entertainment they might have had. You know, there probably wasn't much, but yeah, these are the seats and the steps. And there's a bit of shade actually, so I'm hoping my camera captures most of this amazing architecture that was found, recovered back in the 1950s. So you can imagine the actors coming up with their lyrics, their dialogues, their lines, and enthralling the patrons with their play. But this place is a bit of a find, really. Probably see better from this angle, because the shade is actually blocking the seats that are at the back. There's a tunnel just there as well. Maybe that's where the actors came out from. Maybe there's the green room behind there. It's possible that there's the green room there. So you're not allowed to actually walk in this area, but there's a couple of tunnels there that probably lead to rooms where their actors got changed and rehearsed their last few lines, and encouraged each other to go on stage. Amazing place that they found here, considering this was buried away. You've got to think, if that's buried away, this is quite high up, how much soil there probably was here, considering that the buildings are even higher than that. That's believable. But you know, the ruins, whatever's left of them, it's good that they've preserved them. It's good that they charge entry, and it's good that we're able to see these and enjoy this sort of architecture. I mean, this is real history. This is, I mean, people get excited about history that's 10-20 years old, you know. People get excited about the history of PlayStation 1, you know. This is real history in Volterra. See, a lot of people do go, I mean, Rome, I'm not going to knock Rome. I'm going to try and visit it actually on this trip. I've been there twice, and it is a bit of a drive away, but I'll see if I can get there. But a lot of people do visit Rome and for the Roman ruins, and they've probably got some of the best examples of Roman ruins, but this is in a very, very small town.
This one is nice.
And it's equally impressive as those in Rome. But this is truly amazing. So they've got, let's have a look. So here's a map, actually, the Roman theatre. So this is, so they've got wonderful caves. That's where the caves are. So there's caves here. So these are not the green room. These are caves. So this would have been a cave leading to the green room, I guess. I'm still going to say there's a green room. There's got to be a room where the actors get changed and do whatever actors do, I guess. And they've got a proper map of this place. They're telling where, I'm guessing, the orchestra. They've got orchestra here, which was in that area here, which is the arch, the semicircle. Tribunal, where tribunal sits. Hospitalia, it's got hospitality seating as well. See, these days at football stadiums and other sports venues, there's hospitality. Hospitality goes back a long way, you know. There were hospitality seats here as well. Maybe they had cushions and blankets and other delights to keep you warm. But yeah, so it's got everything. It's got everything happening here at the Roman theatre, Il Teatro Romano, as they say in Italian. Amazing stuff, amazing architecture, amazing finds. It's a pity I can't go on to the ground level. I would like to come up with a few lines of my own, do some acting in the Roman theatre down below there, but sadly I can't, so I have to pretend I'm acting here. And to be honest, since I'm talking to a camera, it is a form of acting, I guess. But amazing stuff here at the Roman theatre. So that was a short, sharp vlog in Volterra, in Tuscany, at the Roman theatre, Il Teatro Romano, where, believe it or not, there were hospitality seats back in the day as well. Do come down to places like this. Don't just make a point to visit the bigger cities, the ones that people know, for those sites that everyone knows. Come to places like this. You will see so much history like this. But from the Roman theatre in Volterra, it's goodbye.